So I was on my way to the grocery store, but the day is so beautiful, and I have my cup of coffee. I always have my journal, so I thought I'd come to one of my favorite places to sit down and just kind of read back on my notes and just reflect on, the past year and even the first couple of days that 2020 has to offer, or what happened in 2020. And of course, there have been some successes, and been some highs, and there's been some lows as well. But you know what? It's all good. And I went to a mastermind this past Monday. It was Orlando Masterminds, and the moderator, Aaron Luden, he was saying some things, and I was just reading my notes that were pretty impactful for me. People can say the same things to you over and over again, but it's not until you can actually hear that information that it becomes real. So some of the things that he was saying was, where do you want to be in 2021? This date on 2021, where do you want to be? And it just made me think. And one of the other questions he asked was, if 2021 wasn't promised to you, what is something that you want to do? What's holding me back? One of the things he said too was, your past may be stained, but your future is crystal clear. Now, I know these are quotes from other people, but the way he said them just made me think about, where do I want to go? Where do I see myself? And just kind of being fully transparent. One other thing he said was, what are you committed to do when life kicks you in the teeth? And life has kicked me in the teeth many, many times. And I'm sorry, I'm a very emotional person, but that's a great thing, a great quality that I'm learning to embrace. My sensitivity, my journey. So one of the things I want to do this year is I really want to live my truth. I want to live and do the things that make me happy, and even if they're not what somebody else thinks or somebody else expects of me, I want to get to know me a little bit better, and the things that I want to do. I want to embrace all of the challenges and all of the things that are happening in my world. I don't ask for things to be easy, or I just ask for me to get better, me to get stronger. So this is my year of clear vision and clarity. Thank you so much, Cynthia and Stephanie, for reminding me of that every day by giving me a bracelet. And ironically, the Orlando Mastermind, their theme was kind of like, live your best year in 2020 and gain clarity. So this is what I want to do this year. I want to gain clarity in my life on the things that I want. Because many times and over the years, I guess maybe I did some things or lived certain ways because I thought that's what was expected of me, what was the next steps for me, even if I wasn't really ready for certain things. So now, thinking back and reflecting, 2019 has been pretty challenging, and 2020 is going to be a great year, my year of clarity. So I just kind of want to get this out. And so I'm reminded of one of my favorite movies, Notting Hill. When I approach things now, there's a famous line in there where Julia Roberts is talking to Hugh Grant, and she says, "I'm just a girl standing in front of a boy, asking him to love her." And I'm just me, standing in front of me and whoever else is looking, and just saying, this is me. I'm just asking to be me. So one of the things that I love doing in my life is I love helping and empowering people, because it helps me empower myself to make me feel like I can do this, and I can show people how they can be empowered as well. I'm so fortunate and so blessed to be surrounded by many wonderful people in my life, and I'm definitely blessed and grateful for that. And it's helpful to know that I'm not here alone, that I have a support system and a team, and it makes me feel really great to know that I have that. And I really do love helping people with their biggest asset, their greatest decision, that's home ownership. As challenging as that is, it's so rewarding when you look at somebody's face and they've bought their home for the first time and they're changing their lives. It's pretty special. It's pretty impactful. So that's why I like doing real estate. But believe if you me, it is challenging, and it is more work and more, I guess the only word I can think of is challenging than I imagined. So that's a wonderful thing that I'm doing in my life, is helping people. Another way that I'm helping people is by, I joined partners with Legal Shield, ID Shield, because I know that it's definitely impacting and helping people, because people don't know their rights. They really don't have one. And identity theft, well, it says enough about that. But I didn't originally partner with Legal Shield thinking about being an associate with it, because I'm growing a real estate business, and I didn't really understand how the two went together. I do now. But I originally joined it because of the membership. Somebody reminded me that it can help me answer some of the questions that I needed answered while I'm going through a life-changing situation that I've been going through for quite some time, but it's pretty life-changing. That's a story for another day. But it's been helping me answer questions, and one of the things I'm excited about, I feel a little grown up. I got my will done for the first time, and it feels really rewarding that I was able to do that for myself, so that was wonderful. But I realized that the two really go well together, and I deal with contracts and documents all the time, and people changing their lives and needing to update their will, or I signed up also to be an associate because I know that if I no longer can sell houses one day, what am I going to do? I'm a mama raising two girls. What am I going to do? How am I going to provide for them? And the residual income part, I was attracted by that because I need to have something in place where I can continue to earn income for my girls, long after the activity was done. So that's one of the reasons why I joined that. And for a while now, I was worried about what other people would think and what other people would say. You're growing real estate, how are you doing another business? But you know what? It doesn't matter what other people say. This is what I find so powerful for me and for my family, that I'm just so excited about it. And I wanted to share that I am excited. I am a realtor with Excellence Realty. I just recently changed companies, and I'm a Legal Shield ID Shield associate, and I'm so proud of both of those accomplishments. And my friend gave me this T-shirt, boss up, girl boss. We're all bosses, and I want to be the boss of my life. So I just wanted to kind of just share that. I don't know where this video is going, or if it's even going anywhere. Maybe I just needed to talk out loud. But I just feel a need to be a little vulnerable today and just speak it out loud. In this beautiful place, I love the sunshine. I love sunsets. I love sunrises. It's going to be a great year. It's going to be a great year.